The friends, today we discussed about managerial economics for the student of TYBA semester 5 economics paper 50 May. Today I prepare a long question, important question in university examination. In university exam last many years, the exam, the question frequently repeated in university exams. What is managerial economics? Explain in detail the features, characteristic of managerial economics. Or in examination paper, what is managerial economics? Define managerial economics and explain its features in detail. Or write a short notes on characteristic of managerial economics. Okay, so how to write a long question, 13 or 14 marks in university exam, just like it. We are starting the paragraph about introduction. Managerial economics is a special branch of economics. It is a special branch of economics that has developed in recent times, approximate 70 or 80 years ago. In the modern era, with the rapid development of industrialization and trade and commercial activities, the importance of management is increasing day by day, and as a result, managerial economics evolved. Managerial economics is also developing rapidly and progressively. There are other terms used for managerial economics in past years, such as a economic analysis for business decisions. One name is analysis for business decisions, economics for business management. A second name in the past years, business economics, economics of enterprise, theory of firm, the economics of the firm, principles of economics of the firm, or also called a science of decision making. But the terminology of managerial economics has become more acceptable today, appropriate name of this type of economic science. Okay, so now we are discussed about the definitions of managerial economics. So simply we called managerial economics is a science that uses economic principles to solve business management problems. Particular many economics given the definition of managerial economics First one is McNair and Merriam. McNair and Merriam said the application of economic theory, various economic theory like a demand's law, supply's law, elasticity of demands, price determination, determination theories, production functions, demand functions. The application of economic theory to analyze business conditions is called a managerial economics. Okay. The second one, economists, two economists, Spencer and Siegelman, said managerial economics is the integration of economic principles with business practice to facilitate managerial decision making and forward or future planning. Okay. The third one is definitions of Jaldin, given by Jaldin. A managerial economics is the discipline that bridges the gap between the economic theory and business decision making. This is the easiest definition. Managerial economics is the discipline that bridges the gap between economic theory and business decision making. Okay, fourth definition, according to the Haynes, Motte and Pohl, the triple competition of managerial economics, Haynes, Motte and Pohl, said managerial economics is the science. Managerial economics is a science who studies a systematic knowledge of management that studies how to allocate the resource available to a firm, any big or small, or other management unit among its various activities. Managerial economics is that aspect of economics, and it's a studies that analytical tools that are most presentable and useful to a firm in the decision making process. The same definition of Robbins, which gave in 1932 the definition of economics, definition, same type of definition is Hans Motte and Pohl's definition of managerial economics. Okay. The main result of these above four definitions, the main points, important points are under. First one is managerial economic studies, the management of a firm. Second one, a firm has to undertake many activities and therefore experiences many needs. The third important point is the generation of factor of production or equipment or tools to make these needs seems to be a lacking, always lacking of the firm's needs. For one, hence the question arises before the firm as to how to allocate limited resources with alternative use in the context of multiple needs. Fifth one is raises the question of choices. So we called it is the science of scarce and choices. This managerial economics is concerned with the problems of choice. Okay. In the examination, the systematic writing need to be a systematic writing, characteristic or features of managerial economics. First is the first topic we discuss in This type of question, managerial economics is a branch of economics itself. Managerial economics is the branch of economics because economics is the discipline that the many economic activity comprising it. So many branches and sub branches of economics like the science studying the economic aspects of agriculture activities is called agriculture economics. The science studying the economic activity of industry is called industrial economics. The science studying the economic aspects of monetary matters or financial factor is called financial or monetary economics. Similarly, the science studying the economic aspect of management of a firm is called a managerial economics. Thus, we conclude it managerial economics is branch of economics. Okay, second topic and heading are is managerial economics is applied economics. Managerial economics is applied economics. Managerial economics, study of managerial economics is not only improving our knowledge, but it is in many principles we directly use in daily routine managerial decisions. So we called it the form of managerial economics is applied economics because here the abstract principles related to the firm are implied to a practical management of the firm and uses in the day-to-day decision makings. So managerial economics is applied economics. Okay. The next topic is the third characteristic of managerial economics is the nature of managerial economics is a microeconomics. So broadly we said that economics is a two main division. First one is a microeconomics and second one is a macroeconomics. So we call that the managerial economics is one type of microeconomics. The microeconomics in managerial economics is the firm and it studies the management problem of firm, of the firm. It does not cover the entire economy. We study the microeconomics of one branch, main branch of economics. Here, managerial economics, it does not cover the entire economy as a subject of study or entire industry or entire state or entire countries. Managerial economics is a microeconomics. We study the only firm, only single firm. Thus, here not the balance of entire economy of industry or in the or economy or the industry, but the demand, production, cost structure, investment, profit margin, pricing, etc. are studied from the point of view of the firm. So we called it a nature of managerial economics is a microeconomics. The four topics of the characteristics is a managerial economics studies the economics of firm. B.C. Haig called it the managerial economics is economics that studies entire activity of the firm. Managerial economics makes a special use of economic concepts, theory, method of solutions, tools and techniques, and principles of known the theory of the firm or the economics of firm. It is a one branch of economics, economics of firm. Moreover, it also the study the theory of profit, is which is the scope of the microeconomics. Here in managerial economics, use the only theory of profit, not use the rent theory or wages theories or any other microeconomics theory. Here the distribution theories, only theory of profits in this science. Okay. Fifth one is a managerial economics is also related to the macroeconomics. Although we know that managerial economics is a microeconomics in nature, it is, but it is also related to the macroeconomics for proper and success decision making. The manager has to develop an understanding of principle of macroeconomics. Must be understanding of the principle of macroeconomics, like a budget or taxation policy of government or any kind of economic policy or planning of union government. Overall factors have a profound impact of managerial management decisions of any firm. For the example, no individual firm can remain immune from the effect of changes in the national income or the economic effect of booms and bust, trade cycles effect on inflation, or lack of effective demands of the country or the economic policies of the state or countries. Hence, it becomes necessary to study all these factors while taking decisions. Thus, the study of government economic policy related to the issue like a business cycles, national income, total employment and taxation, even foreign trade or labor relation or wage policy or pays, pay commissions becomes a guide is making a managerial decisions. The management of plans, a future plan of the firm by considering the effect of all these macro factors. Okay. Next one is managerial economics is a normative science which comprises many objectives or okay, managerial economics is a nature a normative science. That is the study of aims, not only at knowledge, but also it is a in practical approach. Knowledge, but also at profitable decisions. For example, managerial economics describe the relationship between the factors objectively in studying what actions should be taken to the best achieve those objectives after a firm has determined its objectives. Managerial economics gives a clear guidance and opinion as to which is the best option in the decision making process before the managers act. Thus, managerial economics is a normative science. Professor D.C. Haig, some managerial economics, the unitary economics microeconomics, special microeconomics of the firm that is a idealistic in the form. In the other word, managerial economics is a special form of microeconomic normative economics. Micro normative economics. The purpose of the study of managerial economics. The purpose of the study. Sorry. The purpose of the study of managerial economics is to consider how the firm will achieve the maximum profit. One has the examination which the alternative decision will be the best beneficial. The decision which gives the maximum benefits or profit is implemented in the management of the firm. Okay, next topic. Managerial economics is also an art. This is also characteristic of managerial economics. It is a one type of an art. Managerial economics shows the best way to achieve the defined purpose of the firm, aimed purpose of the firm. Managerial economics does not merely describe what decisions firms managers should make. Apart from this, the way of implementing the decisions is also shown, which is the best. That the times present us with the different options for maximizing the firm's benefit or profit. We can achieve the objective of maximum profit by adopting one of the best options out of these options. Thus, it provides the best way to achieve intended purpose, like a maximum selling or like a maximum profit or utilization of the production capacity of the firm. So many aims of the purpose or aims of the firm. Viewed in this way, managerial economics can also called it an art. Okay. 8.1 characteristic is the study of managerial economics largely used the logic method, which comprise the mathematical and the statistical tools. In the modern times, many managers or owners of the firm takes these methods in daily use because invention of computer and many softwares related to this logical method. So decision making is a perfect nowadays. Okay, managerial economics uses the statisticals and mathematics methods to draw the necessary conclusions with the help of logical method. Okay. Now, ninth one characteristic is managerial economics has a limited scope of study than the economics, which is a banyan tree of one discipline of economic activities, economics, general economics. Managerial economics is concerned only with the management questions of managerial questions of whereas the economics deals with the each economic component and each factors individually and collectively. Managerial economics considers only the principle of profit from the theory of distribution, whereas the economics include the principle of rent, wages, and interest in addition to the profit. Thus, the scope of managerial economics is a more limited than that of the economics. Okay, these all topics covered in university examination. So you get the full marks. Okay, so we are ending our meetings.